Hey everyone! Welcome back. I am back today with more Rebels, you guys. Wow, was I not expecting anything close to what I got last time. We got Maul back. We got Bendu back. I mean, I just kind of thought we were just going to take off into like a somewhat kind of subtle normal season. Boy, have they got other plans for me. It was great. It was, you know, I feel like it was kind of furthering our like character development and learning experience too. That's something I really didn't get to touch upon last time because I was just so freaked out by the episode. But yeah, I will just kind of briefly get into my takeaways from last time before we jump in, and see the next one. So before I do that, I do just want to say if you're joining me early today, you know just what that means. That means you are one of my awesome patrons. Thank you so much. And as always, I'm sending up those big old hugs right through that screen. And if not, still thank you for joining me today. I'm glad you're here. I do hope you'll consider supporting me that way. The link to my Patreon is going to be in that description down below. And if you are joining me on those YouTubes, I hope you'll hit like and subscribe for me. Thank you so much for that. So yeah, guys, takeaways besides the fact that Maul is, you know, just completely off the walls and fun to watch and dangerous and all the above. I love that Kanan and Ezra had to kind of come back into their balance a lot more to get things done. And it's awesome because we had that really great moment for them in the second episode of the season. And, you know, I like that it's not just like a switch flipped either, you know, like there's some residual effects of like Ezra kind of going down his own path and kind of learning to kind of, you know, kind of always be on that guard in a more aggressive way. And then you have Kanan, who's kind of like had this eye-opening experience where he's kind of learned to really be a little bit more reserved in his, I'm trying to think of a way to describe it, but, you know, he's definitely learned to like, that like alertness doesn't necessarily mean like that kind of alertness. You know what I mean? Does that make any sense? Where like, you know, he's learned kind of how to have a calm demeanor. And I feel like he was able to kind of help Ezra on that last time. Because Ezra's been under a lot of stress. And like, okay, telling someone to just like relax around spiders, I get it. It makes no sense. But, you know, it's a lesson we had to learn to kind of, to not be led by, I guess, our fear or, you know, whatnot. Like there is another way to kind of perceive things. So anyway, I feel like I'm not making any sense in saying that, but I think you see where I'm going with it. So it was really good character development and I enjoyed it. Maul is off to do something, you know, something was seen by both of them in that holocron. I don't know if they both saw the same thing. I don't know if they saw different things. I don't know if they saw the same thing and interpreted it differently. So who knows? I'm sure they'll be just peeling back the layers of that one like an onion this season. I can't wait. But yeah, guys, I was so here for this show to begin with. And then it just like took me and just, I feel like we were walking and then jogging and now we're like running. That's kind of how I feel about it. You know, it's like the way that we picked up the pace. So yeah, guys, I'm so excited for the next one. Without further ado, what do you say we go ahead and we jump right into the next episode of Rebels? Let's do this.
We're being accompanied by a fighter escort to ensure safe passage. Don't worry, you'll get your food supply.
We're grateful. Very grateful. We had no idea the rebels were so...
Poop. Oh man, we're just trying to get some people some resources, for heaven's sake.
Stand down! We are unarmed! You have no right to fire on us!
I beg to differ.
Wow! Seriously, we're just trying to get food to people! God.
We lost the entire escort of A-Wings, 6 pilots and the transport's entire crew.
How many is that this month? At this rate, there's not going to be anyone left to fly for the rebellion.
Fortunately,
Right. They
I
were
have
saying
been
they
working
didn't
on a
have money.
solution with the help of Fulcrum.
Ahsoka?
No. Fulcrum's a code name we give to our secret informants. It was Ahsoka's idea. There are other Fulcrum agents. She
There
was
are other
among them.
Fulcrums.
I have information that may help you replace your stable of pilots. There are Imperial cadets at the Skystrike Academy who wish to Fulcrum out.
This is enough to act on.
I wonder who that
Mission's
Fulcrum
yours,
is.
Sabine. We've arranged to insert you into a squad of new cadets headed for Skystrike. AP5 will...
Wait, shouldn't I be the one to go in? I've done this before, remember?
Yeah, and I really
That-
was an Imperial cadet once. For years, remember?
The
That's
Empire knows
true.
you too well, Ezra.
That's
You'll
the
be
thing.
identified. Sabine is the least...
Yeah, these new ID cards can be temperamental.
Is that gonna help? Is it like
Now
when
try
you
it.
can't scan your card at the store? Is it, you just kind of rub it on your shirt a little bit. Try it again. Ah, it worked.
Don't worry. She'll be fine.
She's
I'm just
got
not a fan of
this.
these solo missions.
I
Unless it's
know.
you.
Well, yeah. Oh, that's different.
Copy that, 3-6. This is Ty SS-25. You can call me Wedge. What's your name, cadet?
I'm Ria Tala.
Don't break protocol.
Wedge?
Copy that, Command.
Conscan is
What?
tracking rebel ship.
Proceed to the transmitted coordinates and destroy the rebel vessel located there.
Yes, sir.
Oh, this is it's a weird twist being on the other side of this.
What kind of rebel ship was that? That was no transport.
Ah, but you are wrong, Cadet. It was a transport called the Ghost, which has been modified for combat. The rebels are a desperate group of extremists. They'll fight with any ship using... Understood, Cadet.
Really don't like where this
sir.
is going. She's gonna have to like, ew.
Told you it was too risky. How are we gonna get out of this? You just relax.
What?
No. If they did, we'd be in the brig.
Huh? What are we talking about, you guys?
I want to do my part for the Empire. Firing on unarmed ships wasn't what I had in mind. What about you?
I
I was
see.
flying cargo ships when the Empire recruited me. At the time, I figured, why not? Seemed a whole lot more exciting than hauling spare parts around the galaxy. But if this is what the Empire's becoming, I don't know.
I feel like a lot of people kind of
Thinking
got
about
in
getting out?
That's
got in it like
not
that.
really.
My real name is Sabine Wren. I was sent in to get you out.
So the rebellion did get my message.
Yes, but I
Nice.
heard there were other pilots who want out too.
There are.
Okay,
We're here to
we need plan
recruit.
before the Empire closes in. Can you get them ready?
I'll talk to them. What's your plan?
I'll tell you when I figure that out.
Are you serious?
Welcome to the rebellion.
Hey! So, yeah, new plan. Guess what? You are going to be a rebel.
Calm down.
How can I be calm, huh? Sabine's stuck over there and there's nothing I can do.
That's right. There's nothing you can do. So nothing you are doing right now is going to help. Sit down.
Yeah, you gotta
Ezra,
calm your
All the
mind.
Jedi
I have found nothing as of yet.
Then perhaps it's time for me to take a more direct hand in this inquiry.
With all due
Oh.
respect, Governor.
The way he said
trying
that,
to
though.
train
When I go, you go.
Okay.
You have to trust me. Agreed?
These rebels you say are waiting for us.
But they know
Trust
they're
them?
about to defect.
With my life.
Yeah.
And all of ours.
No one said this was gonna be, you know, without its risks. Oh,
Nice shot, Hobby.
way to go. I think we're getting some good pilots here, you guys. Oh!
Hobby, rake, on me.
Let's go. Oh man, this is a really good recruitment right here.
4 cadets have broken off from the main group toward the rebel ship.
I
We
wonder
have our
what that
defectors.
could mean.
Cadets,
Oh
return to
crap.
base immediately. This is your only warning.
Negative,
Oh,
Command.
dang it.
You're gonna have to come and get us.
Oh! Oh no. Oh, there's a what?
Fighters were rigged!
They were. That's horrible.
Ezra, abort! Get out of here!
No, Sabine! We're coming for you!
Oh god. We have to make this work.
We can't take another hit like that.
We're not leaving her behind!
Oh, I get it. There's got to be a third option.
Ezra.
There's got to be a third option.
If we're dead, Chopper, get us into hyperspace now.
Dang it.
Do you know what this is? It's most effective at extracting information from the non-compliant.
I know what it is, and I don't like it.
You.
Oh, Sabine's never gonna stand for that.
It's me. I'm the rebel.
Sabine, don't.
Crap.
Now we have a name.
Thanks.
Thanks a lot.
Agent
Oopsie! Sorry, I'm a newbie rebel.
Sabine and I have a lot to talk about.
Looks like they found someone who can do your job.
I want to know where he stands after last time.
Sabine came here to get us out. We owe her. We have to try.
We're gonna come up with a plan?
I'll tell you when I figure it out.
Okay. Oh no. Please think of something fast. Oh yeah, okay. She's oh. Something tells me this other individual's
The Empire
yeah.
told me well.
Oh. The rebels taught her pretty well too. I wouldn't underestimate if I were you.
My clan taught me better.
Ha ha! Oh crap! Ow! She's gonna go save them while they're coming up with this.
I hope you're better pilots than you are soldiers.
Sabine, we were coming to rescue you.
We were right on our way. Couldn't you tell?
Don't shoot.
Give me a good reason not to.
Avoid levels 3 through 5. Hangar 24 is your best possibility.
It did affect you!
Why should we trust you?
Tell Garazeb Aurelius we're even.
Nice!
Go.
Sweet. You, sir, are more decent than I judged you for.
That tub, are you kidding?
Hey, it can take. Wedge, can't you go any faster?
I told you this thing was slow.
Oh, poop. Well, this is a good,
Are those friends of yours?
I can't
good little interview for your piloting skills. Not good. Oh! Oh!
Never been so happy to hear your voice.
Get to the docking.
Why the emphasis on your voice?
Thought I told you to leave.
We stuck around just in case.
Yeah. Since when does Ezra do what you tell him to do? Oh no. I think that person's gonna be trouble.
Commander, we heard you're looking for some good pilots.
Indeed we are. Welcome to the rebellion.
Yay! Welcome aboard! Awesome! So that's it. If anyone was wondering how Wedge came to be in the rebellion, that is how. Thank you for that origin story. Wow, that was really stinking good. So I love a good Sabine episode. I feel like we've had a few really good ones, but she's still probably the one who, I mean, we've had some episodes about her, but if I had to like gauge, I feel like we probably, aside from maybe like Chopper, who we haven't had a whole lot of personal episodes about, I feel like maybe she's the one who's had the least episodes about her. That might not be right though. She's probably gotten about the same, but I don't know. It just feels like we've gotten. I just feel like I would like to see more of her. You know what I mean? And they delivered. They delivered on that. Did a new hairdo and everything. So we were on a little recruitment mission today, you guys. I'd say it went pretty well. I've got to tell you, it was cool to have an origin story for her. As soon as she said Wedge, I'm like, wait, I know a Wedge. And then I saw the name of the episode too at the end, so the Antilles Extraction. So yeah, that's most definitely the same Wedge. I don't know if Wedge is a real common name in Star Wars world. Maybe it is. I don't know, but we don't have to worry about that. That was really good. It was cool to see what Sabine must have been like as a cadet, because she was so knowledgeable to the point where she even could like spout off the protocol even after all this time and everything. Like, she must have been pretty far into it and pretty like good at what she did. But dang it, the training for the Empire's no joke. Like, shooting down like ships that just need help and everything, and man, it shows you why there's like, you know, we saw the one at the beginning who was like shooting down the ship that was just requesting help and everything, or not even, but just like trying to fulfill a request for help, just trying to like bring food and everything. And we see like the one that's just like, yeah, I don't care, and shoots it down. But then like, it is interesting there. I feel like there are a lot of people in the Empire who signed up thinking they were getting into something good. They were doing something meaningful. They were gonna, you know, be part of this greater good or whatnot. You know, I'm sure the Empire painted a rosy picture at first. I'm sure after a long war and everything, it seemed like a good choice, you know. And then they kind of got into it and were like, nah, this needs to be stopped. We need to put an end to this. So yeah, that just happens to work to our benefit, is the rebels getting cool pilots and everything. And so that was the story of how Wedge came to work for the rebels. Yay! I really enjoyed it. I loved watching Sabine in action. She is so delightful. And just going up against this like high-ranking officer who's really holding their own and just being like, yeah, but guess what? We rebels do it better. Wham! Into the needle thing you go, and you're out. So that was great. I enjoyed that a lot. Really, really good. And it goes to show you too how, you know, and if I just feel like no matter what show I'm watching, I'm just watching kind of like this struggle for the good guys on the show, because I can remember watching Clone Wars and like the Republic was super exhausted on a lot of its resources and everything, and here you have like the rebels really making a lot of what they have. Like, they say they know how to make a lot of what they're given, which is why they're as coordinated as they are. And you could see how like things work, you know, like we're running a like a tight ship here, you know. But at the end of the day, it's like nothing against the Empire, so they have to be that way. And of course they would get to the point where they're like, yeah, we're running out of pilots and stuff. We're running out of people. We need some folks who know what they're doing in the air. I'm very intrigued by the whole fulcrum thing, because and that's kind of why I think like the actual message at first probably was not being absorbed into my brain, because I was trying to listen so hard at the voice. I have some theories. I think it's probably nothing, but there were times when I wondered about fulcrum before we knew who the Ahsoka fulcrum was. And I'm not going to say anything right now because I don't want to sound foolish, but I don't know. I just feel like maybe it could be somebody we know. Maybe it's just like someone and it means nothing. But then why introduce that in the first place? I feel like they don't waste details on the show. And if they're introducing a new fulcrum and took a full minute to explain to us and Ezra and to us, the audience, that there are other fulcrum agents, there's got to be something important about that, don't you think? I could be wrong, but I feel like maybe that's going to come back around, and maybe we're going to get some, I don't know, familiar face, or at least like some development with that. I feel like there will at least be something with that. Probably reaching, but I'm putting it out to the universe now. Just so that if I'm right, I can really... Okay, maybe the universe is trying to tell me something. Because my power strip behind me just fell in the loudest way possible. I legit thought like one of my figures fell over or something. Never mind, universe. I was going to say I would like to be able to pat myself on the back a lot when I'm right. I think maybe I'm going to keep that to myself now. Oh, man. What are you going to do, guys? I'm not exactly in a production set here, so stuff happens. Okay, well, I'm gonna wrap it up there because clearly the universe is trying to tell me something. That had to be a Sith move for sure. That was some force manipulation, wasn't it? All right. Now I'm just getting silly. All right, guys, it was a fantastic episode. I loved it. I can't wait to see more. I think that this season is really going to have some really, really fun and interesting stuff ahead. So I loved it. Hope you enjoyed watching along with me. As always, thank you so much for joining me today. And please, don't leave me now. Be sure to join me next time. We will watch it together. Bye for now, guys.